What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jazz Me at 215.
Hey, hey.
And I got my family with me. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
My wife, she wanted to do the thing with me today. Okay. So we're going to pump out as many videos as I can with my wife. How you never know when she might not be back.
Yeah, so far I'm having a good time.
Okay.
Yes.
So now that my wife is here, we have a little 2-year-old who is not sleeping right now. So we have to incorporate him in our videos. Don't mind him though; he's okay. All right, we love the kids. But we back with another video. We got time again. We're gonna be doing heroes.
All right.
Now we just did. What we just do?
You're America.
You're America. We just did You're America, and we had a lot to talk about. And that one was packed with so much conversation that I got my wife with me. We was just talking, and discussing, and breaking and understanding what they was really saying in that message. My wife, she loved it. She enjoyed it, right?
Yeah, we literally could have paused it after every line, after every bar that was made. We could have paused it and elaborated. Y'all, we would have been talking for hours,
probably days. Okay.
That song was real. It was real.
Okay. So now we said, you know what, babe, I'm gonna give you another jump. And I'm gonna just pick another jump. I'm always gonna give her one so far that I haven't done, right? If she does one that I've done before, then I probably won't be there. You know what I'm saying? Just so y'all can get her for reaction to it. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Or I might be there. I don't know, just to see how do she react and what does she say. But anyway, we gonna get right into heroes. Okay. So remember, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. All right, I'm telling you, you do not want to miss anything. Hit the notification bell so you can stay in tune with everything we drop.
Okay.
And also, like the channel. All right. And I want to hold up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna make a shoot. There you go. I'm gonna make a video, right? Of thanking all my subscribers. I've recently hit 1,000 subscribers over the weekend, right? Shout out to my Hangover Gang people, man, because they was the ones that really rocked with me from day one. When I only had 3 little subscribers, I had fake woke up. Oh my goodness, the love starts coming right through the gate. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, they've been checking my subscribe list too. Like, it was like, yo, you growing. Okay, you got 50. Okay. Oh, we're going to get you to 100. You got 100. Oh, yo, keep doing it. And then now I'm at 1,000. And I just want to shout out all y'all Hangover Gang. Okay? Hangover Gang. I love y'all. Y'all my family. I mean, and I understand why y'all like Tom so much. Because I love Tom now. Now, listen. Before this, I wouldn't listen. Before this, I think I never heard of Tom. But somebody sent me a link, and I want to shout out to that person too that gave me that link. Ever since that link, I said, no, let me just listen to it. You know what I mean? And I was pleasantly surprised. I've been grateful ever since. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to thank y'all truly from the bottom of my heart. All right, but we gonna get back into heroes.
There's too many songs about diamond teeth and gold chains. Too many rappers who still glorify gangs. There's way too many rhymes about codeine and women we'd like to bang. I just wanted to make a song to say thanks. Thank you to the cops who really trying to make the world a better place, risking their lives to keep a man they never even met safe. They ain't trying to kill your kids or lock their father away. They got families.
Hold up. I'm sorry. He just said a lot right there. Too many songs about codeine and drugs and everything like that. It's too many songs that something, but his message was strong in that joint. We gotta rewind that, baby.
There's too many songs about diamond teeth and gold chains. Too many rappers who still glorify gangs. There's way too many rhymes about codeine and women we'd like to bang. I just wanted to make a song to say thanks. Thank you to the cops who really trying to make the world a better place, risking their lives to keep a man they never even met safe. They ain't trying to kill your kids or lock their father.
Talk about.
Period.
I had to stop that because we just got finished saying that. We just got finished. I don't know if it was on this video, beginning of this video, or last video.
I think it was on the last one.
Yeah.
We were talking about defunding the police.
Yes, and how cops, life is in danger, and this is a dangerous job, and how, every day when they went to that academy to put that that shield, like badge on, and say this is the lifestyle they want to do, but to protect the other society, it's a dangerous job. So I definitely, at one point in my lifetime, like I said, I used to say other police, right? Because I was young, ignorant, didn't know no better. But as I gained understanding, maturity, and wisdom, I understood, like, oh, we really need them. Listen, and I'm going to let you know, I've been in jail. I did time. So it's not like I'm just saying this because I'm a goody tissue. No, I ripped it from these streets. I knew. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about me, I always been a man of accountability. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I never look to blame other people for my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I always say, I did it because I wanted to do it. So that's the first step into being better for society, for your family, for everybody, is to know that you have ownership of your life and you have to take control of your life. If you don't want things to happen, then you need to do things to prevent it from happening. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go back to jail. I didn't want to spend my life in jail. So guess what? When I was in jail, when I was in jail, you have to understand, like, it starts there. If you want to be better for society, it starts at a level where you have to understand your accountability.
Yeah.
All right, what you can do to better society, better for your family, and better for yourself, is up to you. All right, so.
And I think we get so caught up in what appeases, right? Like these fascinated lifestyles, these like lifestyles that, is really not what is talked up to be. We get so caught up on these ideas, right? That we actually forget to show the real admiration and appreciation for the people who's out there actually trying to make our lives better. Like every day that I wake up and that I live a life, there are people who are put in position to make that life safer, more healthy. You get what I'm saying? And we hear all these rap videos. I be trying to get my kids to start watching these rap videos. They looking at these lifestyles. That's not a lifestyle that you want to strive for. That's not how you want your kids to grow up and be admiring. You don't want them to be admiring people that's facing death penalties and that's dead. This person dead and they hype about rapping. They say, what sense did that make? When you got people like Tom, you see what I'm saying? That's rapping facts. That's teaching lessons. Those the type of people you want your kids to grow up and you want them to start rapping their songs.
Even the police
rap about something that makes sense.
Firefighters, police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are people that you can look up to because why? They are literally sacrificing their lives for other people.
Yeah. People
that they don't even know.
Selflessness.
Yes. So it's a whole new wave of heroism, right? That's what I'm getting from this video, right? So far, that's a hero. Someone who could lay down their life or put their life at risk for the betterment of other people, to make sure other people are safe, make sure society is safe. Firefighters do all the time. Policemen do all the time. All right? There's a lot of people that you can look at to be heroes that have selfless jobs that don't get paid enough for the job that they're doing.
That's real.
You know what I mean? So let's keep it going, man. As always, Tom always delivers the punch.
Thank you to the cops who really trying to make the world a better place, risking their lives to keep a man they never even met safe. They ain't trying to kill your kids or lock their father away. They got families who need food on their plates. And thank you to the firefighters. Whenever I hear sirens, I pray. It takes a special kind of man to run toward all the flames. When we see smoke and we need help, the fire can't be contained. They running in while everybody runs away. And thank you to the soldiers fighting for us.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, he is literally saying, y'all gotta stop thinking that the world is out to get y'all and make y'all life a living hell.
Okay.
He's literally saying they just trying to pay their bills. Not only are they just trying to pay their bills and provide for their family, they're doing a job that puts them in danger.
Yeah, soldiers and all that. They fighting for this country. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we have this mentality to think that they out to get us. You breaking up our families. You're ruining our lives. You hate us. Oh my God.
Listen, So
crazy.
You got soldiers that are fighting for our country, right? Mm-hmm. Should be heroes, right? They are heroes. And I'm talking about, when I say soldier, I mean all the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Green Beret. They all are fighting for this country, right? Mm-hmm. Then you have the police who are helping keep things in order, chaos, so that nobody is treated as badly. So that, if somebody does someone else wrong, whether it's murder, unalive someone, family members, whatever, SA someone, rob someone, anything like that. They are the ones who supposed to get to come through so they can be justified for you, right?
Yeah.
And our emotions can always allow us not to feel like we got justified, right? But everything is not perfect, right? So we gotta be okay sometimes, or learn how to deal with our emotions and feelings differently, right? We can't look at them as the blame, because if we look at it a closer look, most of the time we live a lifestyle. Sometimes we love ones live a lifestyle they shouldn't have been living, right? Mm-hmm. And things go wrong, right? Mm-hmm. Or they end up in a place where they shouldn't have been at, right? Yeah. So it's not just all on a place because something goes, unsolved, right? Mm-hmm. Or you feel like you're not getting justified, right? Because a lot of times in the hood, people don't even mess with the police like that. So when police come around to investigate certain things, what happens? No information, no help, no nothing. So then we gotta look at ourselves, but we don't look at ourselves as the ones that are handicapped in this situation, right? We think we cool. I don't talk to the police. Nah. They gotta do a job.
That's poisonous.
And they can't do their job accurately because why? They have no help. Right? The citizens not helping. So understand that. So yes, they are heroes, right? If they are allowed to do their job properly, the right way, they are definitely heroes regardless. But they can be superheroes if they had the right help.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Superheroes. I like that.
So then you have firefighters who else risk their life. Why? In a burning building that nobody else want to run into. What they do? They throw on their cape and they come in and they get up in there.
Come in it.
Okay? They are putting their lives at risk. Why? To save other lives.
You heard what he said. When everybody else is running out, they're running in.
Okay? That's facts.
In a nutshell.
So, like I said, this hero thing, Tom is right on the money with this, y'all. And sometimes I don't understand how this song didn't get 1 billion views. Because if you think about it, a lot of his songs should get billions of views. Because you think about what he's saying, and you think about our society as a whole, then you know you should be rocking with this thing.
Yo, we only 30 seconds into this video, and he already gave us so much to talk about.
Hangover Gang, I see you at your loving this, boy. Alright? And we're going to get right back into it. Take it back a couple seconds. I'm going to go ahead.
I pray, it takes a special kind of man to run toward all the flames. When we see smoke and we need help, the fire can't be contained. They running in while everybody runs away. And thank you to the soldiers fighting for us, flying way overseas. Ain't never met you, but I love you cause you're dying for me. I'm enjoying my freedom and I know freedom ain't free. When the anthem plays, I don't take a knee. And thank you to the truckers, the janitors, and the average people. The ones holding the jobs that will damage your ego. The ones who do the most and in return they get zero. Screw what anyone says, y'all are heroes. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes. Too many songs.
Everybody heroes. So listen, he even telling you the ones who think their job is meaningless, the janitors that keep their schools clean, they keep the streets clean, sanitation workers, they are heroes too. The construction workers who has to build buildings for America, stuff like that. Yes, they are heroes too. Why? Because they are jobs that, even though you might think they don't have no superpowers, they actually do have superpowers. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to be armed with a trade, a skill set to learn to actually do the job they're doing. Yeah. So, and without them doing that job, guess what? We would have no building to live in. We won't have all this. You know what I mean? Society wouldn't be growing.
Yeah, I think a really big picture of his moral right here is that they don't get the accolades. You know, they don't get the flowers that is due to them because we so hopped up on turning our noses up at certain positions, right? That we don't even think about the bravery that it takes for somebody to stand in a position and take that low job for basically nothing. You get what I'm saying? Not only is it a job that doesn't give them flowers and accolades, but it's a job that doesn't even give them their due diligence. So I think that's
right on the money, man. Right on the money. I like that. All right, so let's go.
Don't always save the world, they don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Too many songs about Xanax and faces covered with tattoos, and way too many asses on camera with rap dudes. Too much Gucci, Louis, Prada clothing trying to brand you. I just want to make a song to say thank you. Thank you to the paramedics coming at high speed in an ambulance, trying to get someone to breathe at the scene of an accident, covered in a stranger's blood and trying to bring them back again. Their stress levels always at a maximum. Thank you to the carpenters, mechanics, and the welders and plumbers. Y'all are building all the roofs that we're under, swinging hammers in the pouring rain, the snow in the summer. I hope you know that I appreciate your struggle. Thank you to the nurses and doctors fighting for everyone's lives. Y'all don't always find a cure, but I believe that you tried. The guilt of seeing someone who you tried to save die, don't let it haunt you. Y'all bought them some time. And thank you to the priests and the pastors and the grocery store clerks. The ones who don't get thanked or paid enough for their work probably feel disrespected, and I'm sure that it hurts. But let me tell you, y'all are heroes for sure. Every day.
And this is why I love Tom. This is why I love Tom's songs, right? Because he has a way of bringing you back into and humanizing you if you was dehumanized, right? Because we take things for granted, right? We go out there and we don't even look at acknowledge the supermarket worker and the stuff that they gotta go through just so we can feel appreciated when we go to the market. You know what I'm saying? Like they help you bag your groceries up. You know what I mean? People don't like. You gotta think about the disrespect they probably take from customer service when people come there and boss them around or talking to them in certain type of ways. They have to deal with that, right? He has a way of showing you like, yo, everybody is heroes, right? Nobody left out. The janitors, to the policemen, to the supermarket workers, to the plumbers, who, you know what I'm saying? Everybody. Why? Because they come and they serving us, the people. We serving each other. We are heroes. We should be acknowledging and have more awareness of how we treat people in their professions. You know, when we go to the supermarket, we might have a better paying job or something like that. Doesn't make them less of a hero than you is. You know what I'm saying? Because they're waiting on you, helping you. You know what I'm saying? The people that are doing it, because if they wasn't doing it, who would be doing it? Right. Who? There will be no supermarket because nobody will be able to work there. Yeah, we got to stop turning our noses, like my wife said, turn our noses up and down at people because of their situation, or because we think we are better or they're less than us. All right, we are everyday people, and we are heroes. Tom is a hero. Why he putting out messages to spark conversations to help people understand that we are people. There's no difference. Not your pigmentation, right? Not your views or your political views. Not your jobs. Not anything. We are people, and we should all move in a certain way to understand that, right? He had a song called Castle, right? You might see the person you're walking on the street might not be too far from your story, right? You could, like I said, I could have been homeless. So when you look at a homeless person, you don't understand why they're homeless or what happened to them. We should not turn our nose up at them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's the same thing. Like his message be strong, and he make you, like I said, he has the ability to humanize the people that are dehumanized.
Yeah. Okay. I really appreciate his the vocab great because the world paints this picture like great represents money that you got, great represents political stance, great represents what you have basically instead of who you are and what you do. The good book always talk about how greatness is defined as how much you selflessly do for others. That's what makes a person great. It's not what you have. What you have comes and goes. What you have don't go with you when you die. Mm-hmm. What you have is not what builds legacy. It's what you've done that makes the bigger difference. That's what makes a person great. You know, it's what you give out to the world and what you do for other people. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate this. You know, everybody that he's talking about that's heroes, you're great.
Okay. Let's get back into it.
Pastors and the grocery store clerks, the ones who don't get thanked or paid enough for their work, probably feel disrespected, and I'm sure that it hurts. But let me tell you, y'all are heroes for sure. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars, and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes. You don't need a mask and a cape. Don't lose sleep wondering if humanity's safe. Whoa, whoa. And you don't gotta fly to the moon. Don't need X-ray sight to see the hero in you. Whoa.
That was a strong bar.
Yeah.
Whoa. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars, and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes.
Shout out to Tom. Shout out to Tom. Another hot joint, y'all. That was another hot joint.
Yeah,
another hot joint by Tom, y'all.
Yeah, every word that I just heard in that song, I mean, it was spoken so calmly, you know, and it's almost unbelievable. You know, it's almost like he's having a conversation. You know, it's just that the conversation it flow. He got some rhymes with it, but he's not making it complex. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not making it this big deal. It's really basic. These are everyday people that get overlooked every single day. And no, they don't do all this extravagant stuff that makes a person want to identify them as a great person or as a hero. No, they do the basic stuff. The basic stuff that most people don't want to do.
Yeah.
That's what makes it great. That's what makes them a hero, you know? And he's so calm and he's so chill with his delivery. And it's just like I'm vibing to it, but bro, this message is crazy.
Just so you know, he calm now. But,
he calm now?
Yeah, Tom be snapping. Yeah, Tom be snapping. There's a couple matter of fact, this joint I already did a joint for this one, God mode, but he snaps on that too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he snaps. He be snapping. Like, you know. Yeah, but like I said, that's the end of it. All right, Jazz Media 215. We out.